Hey guys, welcome back to Beast Quest, Series 17, Book 2, Thoron the Living Storm. And here we are again with another awesome, exciting part of Beast Quest. And I've just finished Thoron, so without further ado, like always, in-depth story analysis and my overall thoughts on this awesome book. So let's go through with this. Tom and Eleanor show the people of Threshold the hope they carry by revealing the shard which controlled icy winters. Our heroes realized just one piece of the star could give them the power to take control of the kingdom. It's no wonder why Zheng wants the full power of the star, because he could use it to conquer every known kingdom, giving him the control he desires. Our heroes were given huskies and a sledge to take them to their next location in the borderlands. Once they delivered our heroes, they would be able to find their own way home. They set off, crossing an icy lake, but of course it started to shatter. But the situation got worse when Tom realized they were heading straight for a crevice. Tom and Eleanor weren't going to allow this to be their end, so they encouraged the huskies to increase their speed and jump the crevice. Once on the other side, they had arrived at Baron, the location of the second shard of the broken star. It was a bunch of old ruins, but then, as our heroes ventured forth, Tom spotted some of the rubble falling on them. Tom quickly freed the huskies and tried his best to hold up the structure, and then suddenly everything went black on our hero. Tom was revealed to be under a large supply of rubble. Tom tried calling for Eleanor, but no answer. However, the huskies were doing their best to try and free our hero. However, they were soon scared off. Kensa and Zheng had arrived and were digging him out. This was one of their traps again to steal the shard from Tom. Tom listened in, pretending to play dead, as he overheard their conversation. Zheng's motives were being explained a bit more. His next target is going to be Avantia, as that kingdom is run by two rulers of two kingdoms, so beating them both in the same place would give him two kingdoms in one spot. Yeah, two kingdoms in one shot. However, Kensa was getting sick of Zheng's taunting of victory and she demanded he basically kill him instead of just taunting all the time. And yeah, she wants him to basically just kill Tom right now and take the shard from him, but he's just taunting him and bragging his victory. I will say this trap was better by knocking Tom out. They could steal the shard. However, Tom luckily regained consciousness before they could get to him. However, it was still a better idea than their first trap. Tom was saved by Eleanor, who tackled Zheng, while Kensa made a run for it. Tom followed in quick pursuit after a bit of scuffling. Thoron showed up, and Kensa left the two of them to their squabble. Zheng demanded Kensa help him, but she informed the now captured Emperor, but they had bigger problems, and that of course was Thoron. I should mention that Tom wonders how he can beat a beast he can't touch when he's faced two, Kreta and Solix, and they were hard to actually touch as well, but yeah, Thoron is literally a beast you can't actually touch at all, because he's a cloud. Thoron released the lightning power and believed that all four of the travellers were working together. As the guardian of the shard, he would not let them take it, and began zapping out lightning bolts. Zheng managed to escape from Eleanor, and both villains ran for cover, while Tom and Eleanor tried to face off against Thoron. Eleanor was about to be hit by a lightning bolt, but Tom took a hit for her by using his shield. However, it caused a great amount of damage to his shield. I'd say the most damage any beast has ever done to it from the impact. That one seriously did a bad burn. Anyway, our heroes ran for it. They noticed Kensa was standing tall and facing Thoron. Kensa was actually helping them. Tom and Eleanor realized that Kensa wasn't helping them, but trying to steal the shard, which was inside Thoron for herself. She was trying to steal it for herself. Our heroes warned Thoron, and his attention was now focused on the sorceress, as she was dragged inside the storm cloud, and Thoron floated away into a deep cave. Our heroes had acquired Kensa's lightning staff and believed it to be the key to defeating Thoron, but Tom saw Zheng wounded and knew the right thing to do would be to take him with them, so they could keep an eye on him. Similar to how Petra was left behind in Series 9, only difference here is Kensa was dragged away from Zheng, while Malvel left Petra. They entered the cave, and Tom was determined to keep his eye on the former Emperor. Last thing I should mention is Zheng mentions that there are still some parts of Gwildor who don't know of his betrayal, and he could easily lure them to his side. But you wouldn't you think that Freya or Irina would spread out the word of this news that Jeng has turned traitor? I mean, Freya you could give a break because she's fighting off the remnants of Sanpeo's crew, but Irina could, like, spread the word. She's a good witch after all. But apparently, according to Jeng, she hasn't done that yet. Or just Irina has. Maybe he doesn't know that Irina's done it yet. I don't know. Other than that, though, Tom, Eleanor, and Jeng went into the cave. After a brief walk, they found Kensa inside Thoron. While Eleanor kept watch of Jeng, Tom faced the beast. Thoron spotted Tom and shapeshifted into a cloud version of Kensa, but after a good blast with Kensa's staff, Tom dragged Kensa out, and Eleanor pulled her to safety. With a gaping hole in Thoron, Tom ran for the shard, only to be sucked up inside, just like Kensa was. Tom feared the worst. Was this his end? Thoron had taken the form of Tom, while Eleanor tried to defeat Thoron, and with the lightning staff in hand. It seemed to be working, but Jeng threw a rock and knocked Eleanor down. Tom decided to use the power of the white shard to freeze Thoron from within. It worked. Thoron couldn't move, and Tom used his golden breastplate power to smash his way out. Tom had proven himself worthy of the blue shard, but Kensa and Jeng made their move. While Tom did stop Jeng and holding him in place, Kensa had gotten her hands on Eleanor, and now they had a bargain to make. Kensa would release Eleanor in exchange for Jeng's freedom, plus the 2 shards he had earned. Sadly, Tom chose to hand them over to save his friend, but Eleanor wasn't going to allow this. She broke free before the deal was made, and the villains made a retreat, going after the remaining shards, letting the cave fall on our heroes. But Tom easily stopped it from falling with the ice shard, and Thoron was now forward from the ice. He told Tom he was worthy, and it would seem both pieces of the shard would want to join together, but Tom thought it would be best to keep the 2 separate for now, and thus their quest continues. But yeah, there's my little wrap-up of Thoron, the Living Storm. Had a few little scuffles here and there, but nothing too major. I think I did a decent job on it. Like I said, I think Thoron is actually a pretty good book. In my opinion, I say, despite the little issue I had with the whole Jeng's saying that there are people in Gwildor that don't know of his betrayal. If you get past that little plot hole, because you have to wonder, did Irina or Freya tell anybody about this news? You know, it should be spreaded, but other than that, since either of them doesn't know, you could say that, but we don't know if Irina has spread the word, or if she hasn't. So it's debatable, basically. Since I can overlook it, because the pros outweigh the cons, Thoron and the Living Storm easily better than the first book, Griff. It's got a lot of surprising elements to it, with Kensa and Tom. You know, apparently both of them were... The way Thoron works is interesting than other shape-shifting beasts. He basically needs inspiration to make a form for himself, so he takes them hostage and creates a form based on that, which is an interesting way of going about it. His lightning power is awesome, and then you've got Kensa herself. She has more of a... I like her a bit more now. She's got this thing where she's losing her patience with her allies, and she wants things done straight there and now. She wants it. She needs it now. While Jeng is another one of those villains that taunts and doesn't get straight to the point. And you kind of are sick of those type of characters, really. Just get to the action. So, to be honest, I would see Kensa leaving him at some point in the future. I wouldn't be surprised if she backstabbed him at all. Mind you, I'd be more surprised if Jeng backstabbed Kensa, but you never know. Other than that, though, easily Thoron is better than Griff, straight hands down. And I am wondering, something that brought up to my mind right now, is every shard is protected by a beast, by the good beasts, but does the beast's own power come from the shard? Because every beast we've encountered so far is holding the shard, obviously to protect it, but I'm questioning, do you think they're holding it because their own beast powers come from the shard as well? Maybe. It could be that way. Or maybe it's the beast's own power. You never know. Overall, I do like Thoron. He's a great beast. Shape-shifting in a unique way. Kensa's got a bit more development there. Jeng, he probably still gets some more motivation on him. I do like that we get a little twist in there where the heroes capture the villains. At the end, we have that little bargaining thing and the cave. Yeah, the fight was a bit short, but that's standard issue now because the Beast Quest books are getting a bit shorter with chapters. But you know, I think I had pretty good fun with it. And yeah, I look forward to the next book. And next time on Beast Quest, we'll be moving on right down to the road with, I'm going to hopefully pronounce this name right, but I'll pronounce it how I think it should be pronounced. Let's take a look. Next time on Beast Quest, we'll be going on with Okoko, the Sand Monster. Till next time, guys. Peace.